After $1 billion hailstorm hits an area, your focus should be on running your business, not on insurance claims. We have helped streamline the insurance process for hundreds of roofing contractors across the U.S., and we can do it for yours too. Visit us online at c3adjusters.com and learn how we can help you save time and get claims paid faster.
And good afternoon, everyone. This is meteorologist Heather Kay, and it's Friday, it's the end of the week, and we actually have stuff to talk about, and it's very exciting. I'll get to it in just a second. Let's thank our sponsors, though, first. C3 Group, as well as the Merlin Law Group. Thanks, you guys, for sponsoring us. Make sure you check them out. If you're brand new to Hail Trace, there are a few things that we would like you to do. We highly recommend you to do. And the first thing is to download our app on whatever device that you have, whether it's an iPhone, iPad, Android. It works on all of those. And once you sign in, you're going to click on this little lightning bolt here in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. And then once you do that, there's going to be a small version of our forecasting screen that's going to show up. You're going to click on this, turn your device to the side, and you'll see whoever is doing the forecast in full screen mode. Pretty cool stuff. The second thing, which is, in my opinion, even more important, is to set up the notifications. And to do that, you need to be on your computer. You cannot do this on your iPad or iPhone or anything. Has to be on your computer. You sign into your account. There's going to be something called notification options on the left part of your screen. You're going to click on this, and there are a few things that you need to set up. The first thing is to set up what type of notifications you would like. You can get them by email, text, or you can get them to show up on your computer screen. And the second thing is to select what regions you would like these notifications to be for. So it can be for a city, a state, multiple states, or the whole entire U.S. Or we also have choices of Canada and Australia, because we map there too when hail hits populated areas. Okay, so before we get to the hail forecast, we've been counting down the top 10 storms of 2018. Today is number 7, and this was on May 19th of last year. This was in Lubbock, Texas. So this was actually one of many storms that happened, or many active days that happened in Lubbock, and this was the largest one. This was a 5-star map, and again, this is the Lubbock, Burkbana, and Paducah, Texas map. The maximum hail size was up to 3 inches in diameter, and it hit almost 96,000 houses. And again, multiple storms hit Lubbock on this day, and there are actually some parts of town that got hit multiple times with large size hail. So it was a pretty active day for Lubbock, and this was the largest storm that hit Lubbock for last year. There were actually a few days last year where Lubbock just got hit over and over and over, and it was kind of like Denver, but it was Texas and Lubbock. So, and these are a few pictures. This is when you know it. This is very good, solid hail. When it's solid like this, you can't see through it at all. It's just solid white in color. So, pretty good storm. I mapped it to. So, yes. Now, for today, it's very exciting. We actually have hail to talk about. We've been talking about this for the last few days. Friday's here, finally. Now, unfortunately, I think it's going to be not hitting Dallas. It's going to be staying east of Dallas, anywhere from the southeastern part of Oklahoma eastward into Arkansas, down into the northwestern part of Louisiana. So Shreveport, you're in the risk. Little Rock, you're in the risk as well. And it's going to be stretching possibly as far south as College Station. This is going to be a late evening, overnight event. I'm thinking probably after 7 or 8 p.m. we could start watching some activity to start forming in Arkansas, and they'll just start moving on to the east overnight. And actually, and I'll get to the radar in just a second, there'll be a line that will be developing in southeast Texas that could produce some, at least smaller, severe hail as well. So we got to watch that. So let's take a look at the radar. This is the HRRR model. This is what this one is thinking. most of the afternoon and evening looks pretty quiet, but then we'll start seeing some shower and thunderstorm activity developing after dark, 7, 8 p.m., 9, 10. That's when all the activity will start to form, and then move on to the east. And here is that line that I was talking about that will form after midnight. So we got to watch that as well in case some hail decides to form out of that. But I think for the most part that should be wind, but I'm not going to rule out some hail, maybe up to $half size. So here are a few cities that I'm going to be focusing on for today. Little Rock is the first one I'm thinking, up to ping pong ball size hail. The chances are only at about 5%. And I think seeing a 3-star map or better in this region is at 5% as well. And then secondly, I am focusing on Shreveport, Louisiana. Again, up to ping pong ball size hail, only about a 5% chance. And again, only about 5% chance that it'll be a 3-star map or better, since it's ping pong ball size hail. So if it was a bit larger, I think the chances of a 3-star map, of course, will be a bit higher. So let's take a look at tomorrow. Unfortunately, I don't think there'll be anything going on for tomorrow. No severe hail expected, and this is why. I think as we get into the overnight hours into tomorrow, it's all going to be a solid line of storms. And I think if you've been following us for a while, when we say line, and that usually it means wind. So I think if there are any severe storms tomorrow, which it looks like it's going to be possible, it's going to be mostly a wind event. And then that's all going to be moving off the coast as we get into tomorrow night. And then the chances of hail, well, we'll talk about that now. Let's take a look at the next 5 days. Let's thank our sponsors again, the C3 Group as well as the Merlin Law Group. Thanks again, guys. The next 5 days, let's take a look at it. Okay, Friday, which is today, up to inch and a half size hail, about 5% chance for that 3-star map or larger. And then as we get into tomorrow, those chances will diminish. And I think I just, okay, no, I'm still good. I'm actually not wearing my wireless. Someone, aka me, decided not to turn it off. So anyway, so Sunday, as we get into Monday, it looks like the chances of hail are not going to be there. And Monday, same story. Those chances of hail are pretty much not there. Today's the only chance of hail as of right now. So let's take a look at the upper levels. This is the system that's going to be causing the hail today. And then that's going to start to move off to the east as we get into Sunday off the coast. And then there's this next system coming on in, but it's not going to be producing any hail, unfortunately, for us. And this is why. This is the Cape. This is the energy that the storms feed off of. You can see the energy is going to be there for this evening and then diminish as we get into tomorrow, move off the coast, and we can get into Monday and Tuesday. And with that system coming in, you can see there's no energy for those storms, or any storms to really develop, because there's no food for them to feed off of. So again, today is really the only day that we're focusing on for hail. After today, it's going to be quiet once again. So looking ahead, once again, here's the risk for today, and then getting into the next Saturday through Tuesday, there's really nothing to talk about. So if you haven't heard already, we are going on a mini hail forecasting tour. Pretty cool stuff. This is brought to you by the Catch-All Group. We are going to 5 cities in the United States. All these events are free. The first one is right here in Oklahoma City on January 29th, and then we're going down south to our friends in Dallas on the 31st. Then we are heading back north to Kansas City on February 4th, going out west to our friends in Denver on February 6th, and then we are closing it out in Chicago on February 8th. Again, all these events are free. All the details are on our Facebook page, where they're going to be at exactly, how to sign up, and all that good stuff. So that is all I have for you today. Make sure you set us first on your Facebook. You don't want to miss anything, especially if today pans out to have hail, which I think it will. So what you need to do is go to our Facebook page, select the follow button, and then click on the See First. And if you have any questions, make sure you give us a call at 855-334-4245. You can email us at info@hailtrace.com, or check out our website at www.hailtrace.com. We can help you make some money while it's quiet. There are ways to do that. Or if you just have any questions or want to say hi, any questions about previous storms, any of that stuff, we are here to help you. That is all I have for you today. I'm meteorologist Heather Kay, and I hope you all have a great rest of your Friday. Make sure you do those hail dances. Hopefully we can get some good storms. Have a good day.